Good evening, or whatever time you're watching this video. Just another weekly wrap for the Kettering Yacht Club. Just before I get started, because it is short notice that I realise, a number of members have said, can we just have a get-together without sailing? So I thought the AFL Grand Final would be a good excuse. And a couple of people said, well, I don't like football. Well, that's okay. We'll still have the bar open. We'll still have the barbecue open. There'll still be people there. And the telly will be on in the corner for anyone who wants to watch it. But it still will be an opportunity to get to know each other. So I encourage you to come along, even if you just drop in for a little while to catch up. Be around about midday when we kick off and probably finish up somewhere around 5 or 6 after the footy's finished, I guess. Pipe opener, run and done. The sailing weather wasn't all that kind. The Sunday race ran out of wind. I think it was quite patchy breeze on the Saturday. Friday was very slow. But having said all of that, we've just gotten great feedback for the event that was put on. So I want to thank everybody who participated and volunteered and did some stuff. I want to single some people out. I know Brent McKay, the Vice Commodore, he copped it. He's now, his nickname is Rocky McKay, apparently. And I think on the Saturday race, he went a little bit close to Roberts Point, exploring Roberts Point, and found that there was a rock there. So on the presentations on the Saturday night, the main sponsor for our races was Duggan's Concrete. So I really appreciate their support. And they put together some really nice custom blue metal rocks in a gear bag as a presentation for Brent. And then the rear Commodore, Mick Church, apparently had towed the Vice Commodore off the hard a couple of years prior, so he presented him with a chart so he can capture all of his memorable experiences. But it's all well and good to take the mickey, but I genuinely want to thank Brent for all of his effort to pull this together. And in fact, his whole family, like the breakfasts were just brilliant. And Brent's, virtually his whole family was there helping out. We had, Gus was running the bar quite late, so he had the morning off, but Hannah was there, Ollie was there, Joe was there singing, bringing flowers, apples, the whole thing. Hannah was making incredible hot drinks, and Ollie was showing off his cooking skills to put together the flash bacon and egg rolls, which were very, very popular. So fantastic, the McKay family, well done to them. David Leake had a bit of a crack at the one hand egg cracking. He was a champion on the Sunday cooking the breakfast. He's obviously done that before. He did a brilliant job. Greg Hawthorn, can't thank him enough for doing all of the race officer duties on the Saturday and the Sunday. He took some volunteers out on the Saturday and the Sunday, and just really appreciate his efforts. Fantastic. Churchy did a great job delivering the prizes as usual. Organised all of that, so thanks, Mr. Church. Robbie Cawthorn did a great job with the fire pots yet again. They really make the evening, particularly when it's a bit chilly. Fantastic stuff, plus the fridge trailer to keep all of the booze cool as well. Jude, Rob's wife, organising the shelters, just really, really appreciate the efforts. Steve Ried for the Friday morning, I think it was. He and I were doing all of the setting up of the shelters and running lights and doing all sorts of things. So appreciate Steve's effort. Greg Hitchens, he was just doing all sorts of stuff. He was restocking. He was organising the money and figuring out the new square money taking system, and he was just all over the place doing so many things. So he put in a brilliant effort. Thanks very much, Greg. And Julie, the secretary, my wife, again did a fantastic job doing a whole bunch of cleaning, working behind the bar, all 3 days, I think. And so it was a big effort by everybody, and we certainly got a lot of fantastic feedback because of that effort. So tip of the hat to everybody who chipped in. It was terrific. Twilights are starting on Wednesday, the 5th of next month. So Gus has said, make sure that you've got your membership all sorted out. If you have any trouble, please email Gus. Get in contact with Gus. His email address is on the website. Plus, I will put it in it will be in the email that the link to this video came to you on. On the 28th of this month, we've got a rules night. And I've mentioned before, please let us know if you are coming to the rules night, just so we've got a bit of an idea as to who is turning up. But if you are turning up, make sure you're prepared with a rules book and definitions. You can get them from, I believe, the Chandlery, and you can definitely get them from up in town at PJ's and places like that. Still looking for a couple of positions, so please, please, please don't leave it up to just the people in the committee to look after these sorts of things. We still need someone to take responsibility for the smooth running of the barbecue, making sure we've got all of the requirements for the barbecue, all of the food and so forth in the freezer, and potentially just making sure that the people who are meant to be doing the cooking are doing the cooking as well. It's not a massive job, but it would be really, really appreciated if somebody there would be able to step forward and take responsibility for that. Same as the club bosun position, looking after the club, making sure it's all tidy and the rubbish is put out and the glasses are washed and all that sort of stuff. It's a challenging little job, but again, it would be great to not expect everybody on the committee to take up all of those positions. So if that's something that you can put your hand up for, either one of those two positions, please let me know. If anybody's been taking any pics or video of any of the racing, sailing activities, even any footage that might have been taken of the pipe opener, it would be really great to send them to Michelle, because she's looking after Facebook. It'd be also great to get any of that footage and photos and whatever and put it in our roll, so it's on the telly in the clubhouse during events, so we can see some photos of the racing and the activity. So the easiest way to get them to Michelle is through Facebook Messenger, Michelle Cockrell, but you should be able to reach her through the Kettering Facebook page and just jump in the messenger, and that's the easiest way to get any of the photos. Turn the page. Again, drop in on Saturday. Whether you like footy or not, come and have a chat and have a drink. The bar will be open, and hopefully we'll get the barbecue going as well. So I've already said that, but I thought I'd mention it again. Now, I just need to pull it up on my computer, because I had it all up here, and then I had a bit of a computer issue before I started this. So there was an email sent to me by Tas Maritime Radio, and they asked if I could pass on this message to all of the members of the club. And where is it, Barry? There we go. So the message from Tas Maritime Radio is basically saying that Masked Tas Police and Tas Maritime Radio have launched a new season promotion to encourage people to join Tas Maritime Radio. This follows a surge in numbers of people calling 000 for minor incidents or for matters where a simple call to Tas Maritime Radio would have solved the problem. So obviously the whole idea here is to not soak up resources for Tas Police and the phone services and so forth unnecessarily. So from October the 1st, Mast will pay the joining fee for Tas Maritime Radio. It's a $10 fee, and reduce the first year subscription by $10 for the first 300 people joining Tas Maritime Radio. So if you're not already on Tas Maritime Radio, jump in. You'll get these discounts. Pay just $25 in total. It says a lot of boaties are depending on mobile phones to get themselves out of trouble on the water, when the best way by far is via VHF marine radio, because calls can be made direct to Tas Maritime Radio from virtually anywhere in the state 24/7. Golden Electronic Security takes the emergency calls after 7 p.m. through to 7 a.m. It says when the police receive a call for assistance by phone, they immediately call Tas Maritime Radio anyway. This step can be dispensed with any of you that have a radio and call Tas Maritime Radio direct. A call will then put out to the vessels in the area that may be able to assist. It's a real advantage if vessels are able to communicate directly to discuss rescue procedures. Tas Maritime Radio will always alert police when a distress call is received, and they decide whether it requires police involvement on it. A sticker has been produced and will be sent out with all boat licence registrations renewals, encouraging skippers to call Tas Maritime Radio first. So that's a message from Tas Maritime Radio. Please join and get the discounts. And don't rely on your mobile phone while you're out there. I think that is all. So a little longer than I would have liked, but there was a fair bit to cover. Please make sure that you've got your membership all under control. The 5th of October is coming up on us very, very quickly. And so you need to make sure that you're a financial member. And as I said, if you've got any issues with membership, reach out to Gus and he will help you with that. So that is all for this week's weekly wrap, the Commodore's weekly wrap for the Kettering Yacht Club. I can't think of anything more to say, so that must mean I'm finished. So see you next week. Have a fantastic week. See you at the AFL Grand Final at the Clubhouse at midday on Saturday. Bye for now.